is going live. And all right, congratulations, everyone. This is the first live stream meeting of the Glen Cove IDA.
Thank you and welcome members whom the City Council reappointed on January 1st, and I look forward to working with each one of you again in 2020. So let's officially call the meeting to order. It is now at let's say 38. It's 6:38 p.m. Will the secretary please call the roll?
Chairman Tanky,
I am here.
Vice Chairman Hartley,
Here.
Jim Capiello,
Here.
and John Teta.
Present.
Joe Giuino regrets he's unable to attend tonight's meeting.
Yeah, he did call in and said he wasn't going to be unable to make it. Will the secretary please report on the notice of annual meeting?
The notice of annual meeting was served in accordance with the IDA and GIGRET bylaws.
Thank you. I make a motion to approve the minutes of December 30th, 2019 meeting. May I have a second? Second. That was Vince Hartley. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. I vote aye as well. I didn't know who said that. Will the executive director please provide the members with an agency update?
I do have a few updates on our active IDA projects. Wanted to report that the road project, Herb Hill Garbers Point Road project, is actually 78% complete, which is fantastic. Currently, we're working on curb and sidewalk where Dixon Street and Herb Hill Road come together. We're working on some of the sanitary sewer connections on the private properties on the north side of Garbers Point Road, and we are waiting to schedule pavement in the roundabout area, which will be that last area for final pavement. Also now I want to turn to Harbor Landing, which is the first rental building for the Garbers Point project, also known as Building H on the north side of Herb Hill Road. It is currently occupied and has continued to have residents moving in. And the sales office further down the road on Garbers Point Road is still scheduled for move-ins as of next week. They're going to start moving people into the building.
That's the building next to the ferry terminal.
Correct. Now, you may not know their sales office is moving from the Welcome Center now to within the Beacon building itself, okay? So that's on schedule. Village Square project right across the street, we're still on for a March 2020 completion, and we're at approximately 75% completion with that project as well. The last one I want to mention is one that I don't bring up regularly, but it's coming to a completion. Our memory care center at the Regency is actually going to be opening within the next couple of weeks. I just spoke with one of their new directors recently, and I wanted to share this pamphlet on the new center that they shared with me. This is their memory care unit that has both indoor and outdoor space, and is going to service a very important part of our community. With that, I don't have any more updates.
Well, thank you very much, Ann. That's informative. I'm glad to see that the Regency is doing so well. Will the Chief Financial Officer, Ann Lamore, please provide the members with a financial report?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Chairman. So we don't have many numbers as to date, only 14 days into the year. But the general format is what I've given you. If you have any comments or would like to see anything different, if you have any questions or concerns, you can always call our office. We're there. The cash is at the bottom, and the first page is for the Glen Cove IDA. And as you can see, we have like $962 of admin expenses so far to date. And for the LDC, we haven't booked anything yet. Slow start. Next meeting.
Thank you, Ann. All right.
So on the former Corp property, they started the construction for the storage facility. In terms of photo circuits and Pass and Seymour, the last time, I don't know if the mayor or the chairman's had any more recent developments, but the last I had heard from the mortgage holder on the property, they were still working with the DEC onto some agreements on developing that property further in the future.
We have unfinished business. Secretary prepared oath office cards. I can say that. Like fiduciary duty acknowledgement forms. I need each one of you to sign those. turn it back into, Camille. She's a notary, she'll witness you sign them, and she will notarize your cards. If you can,
Gaspar said he would come down, because when our meeting ends,
Okay.
you're.
If he doesn't
starts.
come down by the time we end this meeting, I'm gonna ask you all to go up to the third floor and sign the book. Okay, so that we make it official today that, we're all, members of the IDA and the Gateway, so, that's really the unfinished business that we have. New business, this is our annual meeting, so we appoint officers of the board, form committees, and other administrative businesses, so let's, try to do that. Resolutions, I make a motion to adopt the following IDA resolutions. 7A, appointment of officers to the IDA board. I am the chairman, Mr. Hartley, vice chairman, treasurer, ethics officer. Ann Fangman is the executive director, contracting officer. Ann Lamort, our chief financial officer and assistant secretary. And Camille Byrne is the secretary, records management officer. Any changes on those? I believe we all agreed to continue in those roles. 7B, appointment of members to serve on the Audit Finance Committee. Vince Hartley as the Audit Finance Committee Chairman. James Capiello is a committee member, and John Ted is also a committee member. 7C, appointment of members to serve on the Governance Committee. I am the committee chairman on that. James Capiello is also a committee member, and Joe Duino is also a committee member. 7D, approving the 2020 IDA meeting schedule. If you look in your packets, if you have any questions, and I know that, as I said last meeting, Camille is always on time, but she will let everyone know ahead of time when our meetings are going to be held, and she's very, very, very efficient and good at that, in that role. So thank you very much for that, Camille. 7E, authorizing the continuation of the use of the New York State Archives retention and disposition schedule, MI1, for the management of the agency's records. And 7F, appointment of members to serve on the transaction committee, myself, Ann Fangman, Ann Lamort, and IDA legal counsel, which is our very own Bill and Tyler. Give her on camera. So, Bill and Tyler. Are there any questions concerning these resolutions at this time? Anybody have any questions? Okay, if not, may I have a second to adopt the IDA resolutions 7A through 7F? That was Vince Hartley. Well, we already asked for questions. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Carried. I make a motion to adopt the following GICLIC resolutions. 7G, appointment of officers to the Glen Cove LEAC board. Myself as chairman, Vincent Hartley as the vice chairman, treasurer, ethics officer, Ann Fangman as the chief executive officer, contracting officer, Ann Lamort as our chief financial officer, assistant secretary, and Camille Byrne as the secretary, records management officer. 7H, appointment of members to serve on the Audit Finance Committee, Vincent Hartley as the Audit Finance Committee Chairman, James Capiello as the committee member, and John Tedder also as the committee member. 7I, appointment of members to serve on the Governance Committee, myself as the Chairman, James Capiello as committee member, and Joseph Duino also as a committee member. 7J, 2020 IDA meeting schedule is included in your packet. This is also for the GICLIC. I assume that they run concurrent. 7K, authorizing the continuation of the use of the archives retention disposition schedule, as we are doing with the IDA. 7L, appointment of members to serve on the transaction committee. Again, myself, Ann Fangman, Ann Lamort, and our Bill and Tyler as legal counsel. Are there any questions regarding these resolutions? None being heard. May I have a second to adopt the GICLIC resolution 7G through 7L? That was John Tedder. I'm going to give it to John. He's a little quicker. All in favor? Aye. Okay. Any opposed? No. Motion carries. Okay. Is there anything else for executive session at this time, Director?
No, I'll just say, like I said with the CDA board members as well, I welcome anyone to come meet with me either early in the year or throughout the year. If you have any questions on projects, want to just meet and talk about projects in general, anything IDA related, and LEAC related.
Good. Okay, if there's no further business to come before the IDA and Gicklick board, I will make a motion to adjourn this meeting and ask for a second. Vincent Hartley, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Meeting is now adjourned at 6:49. Thank you all very, very much.
Thank you.
Look out for some mouse. There it is. Yeah, just gotta hit end again. Makes it twice.